Dread. It's taking me from 4:07 till after 5:30 to get booked into a room at this hotel. Holiday Inn, the airport in Memphis. A bunch of trifling busters. Dread. Sitting at the hotel, finishing up the first day of orientation here at Swift in Memphis, Tennessee. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little rundown of what happened today. Basically, we got here at 7, and it is really hard to navigate this terminal. And they say it happens all the time. If you try to drive up here, you're probably going to get lost trying to get in here. So, it's pretty complicated. You'll have to call your recruiter, and they'll have to tell you where to park and how to get inside the terminal and get to where you need to go for your orientation class. Now, there's something else I was going to show you guys. Well, I'll just tell you, there was a lot of people that when we got here this morning, all we did was stand around and wait for people to redo their drug test. You have to take another drug test when you get here. And also, there were a lot of people who had to redo their physicals. Their medical cards were no good because the doctors, they said this is very common. They bubbled in the wrong thing at the bottom in the right-hand corner where it says, if I remember right, CLP, CDL, something. They bubbled in the wrong thing. So these people had to redo their physicals all over again. So watch for that before you leave the medical office where you're having your physicals done, and make sure they bubbled that in correctly and bubbled in yes instead of no. I think that's the way it goes. But if not, then when you get to the company, they're going to make you redo that physical. Other than that, they did fed us a pretty good lunch. I mean, we had lasagna and you had your pick of vegetables, and I had sweet potato salad and peas and carrots. Need those vegetables. Chucker Brown rubbing off on me right there. Hey, but then after lunch, we just we went over our hazmat stuff, and had a little booklet that we went over and watched a few videos, and they sent us to the hotel. I mean, that's a wrap. But getting booked into this hotel took a while. I was so agitated there. I almost just drove off. but anyway, no, I stuck it out, and it took them a while. Like I said, I got here at 4:07 p.m. It was 5:35 before they booked me into a room. So be aware of that too. And be careful wandering around out here. It's a dangerous area here in Memphis. And we do have security following us around here. If I leave this room right now, they'll follow me around and make sure I'm safe. So that's one good thing they are doing here. They're making sure everyone is secure. So other than that, I don't know what to tell you guys. If you have any questions, hit me up. I'll be glad to try to answer them. And I'll let you guys know what happens tomorrow. Peace. It's day 2 of orientation here at Swift Transportation in Memphis, Tennessee. 2 down, 1 to go. Well, everything was just, today was pretty much the same as yesterday, except there were no drug tests or physicals. We watched a lot of videos, and they did send a lot of people home today. Our class started out, I think it was like 40 people, and half of them are gone. Half of them are gone. And it wasn't all drug tests. It really wasn't. There were a few that went home the first day as a result of, failing the drug test. But today it was because most of the people who left said they had accidents on their records they didn't report. Accidents on their records they didn't report. No, it's not a done deal yet. I mean, you're not hired until they give you your driver number on the 3rd day, which is tomorrow for us. So I guess anything can happen between now and then. But lying on, not necessarily lying on the application, but not disclosing accidents, and probably tickets. That's probably the biggest thing right there with Swift. It sounds like it because, like I say, we're down to about 20 people now, and most of them that left, that's why they said they got kicked out. Now, other than that, today was just There was really nothing to it, really. Just watching videos. That's about it. Learning about the company and Jerry, the owner of the company. That's one cool cat, man. Yeah, that's another reason I picked Swift. Yeah. So yeah. So if you guys have any questions about orientation, be sure to hit me up, and I'll answer all the questions I can. And other than that, there wasn't much to this day. We didn't really do much. We took a lot of breaks. Other than that, it's just not much to tell. Day 3 is tomorrow. If either one of two things is going to happen tomorrow. You're either going to see a day 3 video where I got kicked out and run off like the others. Who knows what all they're looking at and picking on people for. We're not really sure, but or you're going to see a video saying I'm about to hit the road. So stay tuned. Let's see how it plays out. Thanks for watching. 2 down, 1 more to go. Day 3, Swift Transportation in Memphis, Tennessee comes to an end. Yeah, hey, I got hired, Got my driver number and my debit card and everything. I'm back at the hotel waiting for my trainer to show up. I got to go with the trainer to familiarize myself with the equipment and the new regulations and everything. It's been a while since I drove a truck. But the cool thing about it, Swift gave me my old driver number back and everything from 2002. So it's going to be like I never even left. But anyway, yeah, this is a great company, man, so far. And I know people are going to ask me if I would recommend this company to friends and family members. You bet. You bet I would. It's the #1 company in the world for a reason, Jerry, the owner of the company, he's actively involved. And that's the difference in Swift and some of these other companies. Is the owner, the founder of the company, is actually involved in the operation of the company. He knows what's going on inside the company. He's interested in the industry, okay? That's kind of the way I feel about it. That's another reason why I chose to go to Swift. But, other people may have other reasons for choosing other companies, but that's to each his own, I guess. But, yeah, I did get hired. And to Jill and Steven and Cisco, you people, you know who I'm talking about. You guys gotta stick with it, man. Stay in there. You gotta stay in there. If you need more practice, get that practice, because that's what I had to do. I had to stay after school and practice that alley dock until I got it figured out to the point where I really believed I would nail it when I went down there to the DMV. I had to get myself to where I could do it consistently over and over about 5 or 6 times in a row and nail it, and that's what I did. I stayed after school till I got it down pat, and I'm telling you, it's worth it. I'd like to see you guys out here on the road and meet up with you, and I definitely want to sign your hats, so y'all better stay with it. Anyway, if anybody has any questions, about Swift Transportation or the orientation process, there's really not a lot to tell you because this company is very structured, very organized. The orientation process is very streamlined. You're not going to really fill out a lot of paperwork because they take you back there on the computers and you just check off things on the computers. And that stuff doesn't really take very long. So you do a lot of sitting around, and they do feed you well while you're here. And I'm like, hey, look, I'm back at the hotel. This is Holiday Inn at the airport. It's not a bad hotel. It's going through some things right now. Their boiler went out, so we don't have hot water. And it takes a while to get checked in when you first get here, but they do have a shuttle that will run you around town if you want to go. And we have security. Thank you, security.